Hey everyone, how's it going? Stan here, and today I'm bringing you guys a little bit of some deathmatch domination on the very new map WMD, or I guess I can't really call it very new since it is originated in Black Ops 1. But yeah, so DLC 3 just dropped, or DLC Pack 3. I think this is the third multiplayer map pack, quote unquote pack. As we do get 3 maps. I haven't had the chance to play on the other 2 maps yet, but I probably will run into them tonight. From the way that the things look in the trailer, it looks like it's pretty cool. Because I mean, colorful maps and stuff like that, always very very welcome to those. And then the other one, I think, what is it, Ancient or something, right? I think that's what's called, or I don't think it's called Ancient actually. It's something that starts with an A. I don't remember the 2 maps names. As you can see, I didn't pay very much attention to the developer, the video, or the trailer, or whatever it is. I just know that there are 3 maps. Spectre comes in, and then a couple new weapons come in. I know an LMG comes in, the ballistic knives are here, and some sickle looking knife or whatever. Yeah, so that is a thing. As far as like content wise, I think I'm pretty I wouldn't say like I'm 100% like happy with it, but it's better than nothing, right? I haven't played this game in quite some time. I played a little bit the other day with my buddy, just to sort of return back to form, I guess, after playing some Battlefield. And let me tell you, my aim is so off, and you can kind of see that here as well. I don't have the best shot right now, but something I'll warm back up to, right? But anyways, aside from talking about my rustiness, currently, like, my first thoughts on some of the contraband stream as well. Once again, I looked a little bit at it, and just a lot of stickers, some skins, and there's only 50 tiers this time, which I think is a good and a bad thing, right? Obviously, the good thing is that you know, we know that there are halfway through this operation, you will be able to see a new refresh. So I guess in a sense, it gives the longevity of, or it increases the longevity of this operation. And while that may be a good thing, part of me just realizes that this is sort of like a false sense of content, right? Because all they're doing really is they just break up our ability to grind, so that way we can't reach max tier as quickly as possible, and therefore it kind of gives us a sense of, oh, there's new content coming halfway through. And you know, they looking at the content too, I believe they give us the sickle at tier 25, and then at tier 50 they do give us the Tiger Shark LMG. However, you know, the ballistic knives are not yet to be seen, so I assume that they're probably somewhere along, coming along later, right? I don't know what the gameplay cut there. It cut on its own, but yeah, so obviously ballistic knives, I don't notice them yet. Maybe I missed them, but I don't see them. They also added new like little like tags that you can add to your or little like keychains that you can add to your gun. I haven't gotten one personally, but it is definitely on in the supply crate, so just something to watch out for. All of these little cosmetic things don't really entice me that much. I'm not very interested in really any of these things, I know, but the Tiger Shark LMG seems pretty cool. From the description of it, it's a high mobility LMG, as if, you know, the Titan wasn't bad already. But yeah, so you know, that's definitely a thing. That's really all I'm excited for. You know, I would love the DLC maps, and you know, I would love to play on them. But the thing is that, you know, every lobby I get into is extremely sweaty. And don't get me wrong, you know, I'm all up for a challenge, right? And most of the time, you know, I usually end up doing phenomenal, right? I still do well, you know, maintain what my stats, you know, point me out to be. But you know, I usually have to go the extra mile and try a little harder, you know. So it's just something that I don't really like to do. I prefer to just play with any gun that I want, and then, you know, just dick around, I guess. So I don't know. I really do wish that in the next COD there is no more season pass. I think the season pass this time around was also a waste. It just wasn't anything special. The maps don't seem all that phenomenal. Just, I don't know, everything content wise, nothing stood out to me as a, oh my god, I gotta get that, you know. There's really nothing that really took to that degree for me. So it's a little bit disappointing. I think you know, Season Pass really didn't offer that much more content. If anything, it was the contraband streams that came with the base game anyways. So anyways, that's enough on that. But as far as this update goes, I also know that I believe a new Gauntlet got released. I think Dead of the Night's Gauntlet got released, so I'll be trying that out sometime. I always enjoy Gauntlet. I don't enjoy all of them, but to the ones that I deem kind of fair, I kind of enjoy. But yeah, that is just I guess that's the only thing I noticed for the front of zombies. They still don't have server pause yet, which is unfortunate. I really would enjoy server pause. And yeah, I think that's only it for zombies. For Blackout, I know there's a whole new map revamp. From what I heard, they also took out Alcatraz, which is a huge no-no on my part. I think Alcatraz should have been a staple game mode at this point. Like, it's really like that mode is pretty much the only reason why I still keep playing Blackout. Now, obviously, you know, give the whole new mode a try where people become Spectre or whatever. But you know, once playing Alcatraz, I really have a harder time going back to the normal map, and so just a little unfortunate. However, you know, on the content stream, they did also show. I think they said something about ground war. Excuse me, lack of sleep. But yeah, you know, there's ground war, and from what I heard, it's just like 50v50 in Fortnite, and so that seems really interesting. And there's, you know, respawns as well, so I think that is pretty cool. Personally, I wouldn't have minded if they just took out respawns, but you know, you can get downed, and then, you know, whoever in your 50s could help you out. But you know, I guess respawns are alright, because then, I mean, with respawns, it just feels like a giant game of TDM. You know, not really like doesn't quite feel like Blackout still. So just something that my thought, I guess, right? So besides that, though, obviously, you know, the map's kind of flooded. I've yet to try it, so I need to think about that. And yeah, that's pretty much all I know about the Blackout front, or anything that I think is really impactful. Just once again, you know, unfortunately they took out Alcatraz. I would have loved to see like a 60-player Alcatraz, or even an 80-player Alcatraz, or hell, I would have been down for 100. You know, I embrace the chaotic nature of Alcatraz, and so, you know, the more chaotic for me, the better. Yeah. Anyways, coming back into multiplayer, obviously we introduced Spectre. I haven't had a chance to use him yet. But you know, as far as, yeah, I've been cut up by him a couple times. But as far as I'm concerned, it feels like he's not that busted. I thought at first, you know, seeing through the smoke would be busted, but the realistic nature of it is that if, you know, if you're not in the smoke, if you're behind the smoke and you're not in it, he still can't see you. So in a sense, it's really only used as like a flag type of thing. Like, you could, if an enemy's capturing a flag, you just throw it on the flag, and then suddenly you have eyes on for everyone on there while they can't see outside, and so you could just kind of shoot in. And so, but, you know, there are obviously counters to that, and so, you know, just stepping outside of the smoke kind of gives you an idea of what's going on. And obviously heat, thermal scope helps as well. And as far as his Ripper Blade goes, like I said, I'm gonna like died to that twice. Now, it could be because those guys are bad and they don't really know what they're doing, but you know, yeah, that's the thing apparently. Once again, you know, maybe I'll make another video on using using Spectre, and you know, give you guys some insight on what he actually feels like. But as far as I'm concerned, he just feels very alright for now. On big maps, I don't know how he would fare, but on like a map like, say, Frequency, he would thrive. Pretty much everything is within his lunge range, and so I think it'd be very, very very solid for him to play on. Personally, I've always been a Crash main, and, you know, even with the release of Spectre, I think I'll stay a Crash main, but you know, I'll give Spectre a go. So now, one thing that does concern me is, although I haven't played on the other maps, playing on WMD, I think the what's it called? The frame rate has been sort of spotty. You can sort of see in the gameplay where it would kind of be choppy, and especially in gunfights, it could really hurt me. And you know, it was one of the things that I noticed really quickly, and I hope that they managed to fix it. I don't know if that's just my PS4 or if, you know, if everyone's experiencing it, but apparently, you know, it's not the first time that the Black Ops games have had frame rate issues. I know Black Ops 3 has had frame rate issues as well. Personally, I had some myself, but it wasn't as bad as some people made it out to be, so I think I'm just really fortunate. But yeah, you know, just something to keep in mind. Content is a good refresher, definitely bringing me back for a little bit, but we'll just have to see what this Days of Summer update that they promised to bring later on will entail, and you know, that is that. So hope you guys have enjoyed the gameplay of 52 and 5 gameplay. Kind of rusty, but we're definitely pulling it back together. So yeah, I'm excited to see what this operation sort of has. Not super excited, but definitely something to play for, I guess.